Well, welcome to you on the number 4. We've arrived at number 4 here at Eagle Ridge. It's quite a long par 4. It's uphill with the drive. It's 420 yards. It says 382 metres, that's what it means. 420 yards. It's a dog leg around to the left. The course superintendent here, he's made it a little more difficult for us. He's placed the tee markers over on the right hand side. So with the trees on the right, I want to be as far over here as I can so I get a shot up the middle of the fairway. So I'm definitely not going to tee up on the farther side of the markers. This will give me the best opportunity. The other thing we've noticed today is that there's quite a bit of swirling wind around. And if we hadn't played the holes before, we could get confused here. But we do know that the wind, when it gets out there, will move the ball a little bit right to left. Down here it looks like it could go left to right, but we definitely know it's a slight right to left wind. So what I want to do is I want to hit it just on the right hand side of the fairway here, and I'll just be trying to hit a straight shot. I'm not going to try anything smart here, just a nice easy down the middle solid hit, and just enjoy it.
That's a good way to start, straight up the middle.
Yeah, there it goes. The wind felt like it was coming from left to right, but when it got out there, it held it from right to left. So I'm very happy with that shot, Jake. Let's see if you can follow that one, Master.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit of cut across that one, but the wind saved it. It's up there on the right hand side of the fairway. You're definitely going to find it.
Shot.
You definitely got a shot, Master. You know, it's pretty intimidating sort of a hole, this with the trees encroaching here, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got a really small gap that you're looking at, and because it's obviously, you've got that rise, you can't see the fairway open up behind it. So without playing, I've not played this hole before, so it is looks like it's very tight. You're squeezed in there.
Yeah, there's a little more room. Having local knowledge, I know once you get over the hill, there's a little more room than you think.
Yep.
But again, a very good hole. It's a great driving hole, and you know, for a guy that's only been playing 4 months, you're up and running.
Yes. Let's go play these shots.
Let's get to the next shot.
Okay, cool. So got my ball here on 180. We've got the wind directly behind us, 180 yards to the flag. Wind's coming directly behind us. We've got a slight downhill. Pete, I picked out a 6-iron. Do you have anything to add?
Look, mate, mostly, you know, I think you were a gorilla, but the one thing we have got down is it's downhill.
Yeah.
That's worth at least 10 yards, maybe 15.
Yep.
Because it is quite a bit downhill. And also the ball will run on from the front. The second thing is it's downwind.
Sure.
So it's playing the equivalent of around about 155, 160 yards.
Yeah.
So I think 6-iron is the right club, especially with your ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice stuff.
Just a nice, easy 6-iron, and let the wind and the downhill help you. What a good shot. Mate, for the limited time you've been playing golf, I'm very impressed.
Yeah,
now,
probably off the back I think it's dropped off the back of the.
It did. It went.
Yeah.
I know you're powerful, and you know the way you've been playing so far, fantastic.
Well, the problem I have at the moment is that we are still obviously trying to build my swing, and it's constantly changing. So in the last couple of days, I've been working on the waggle, and I don't know what my distances are, so I haven't really hit a lot.
You've definitely added another probably 5 yards to your normal shot, but the other thing is, you know, coming out in the golf course makes a big difference too.
Yeah.
If on the practice fairway or you know, inside when you're building, you're not going to really know how it applies out here. So you've done a great job in transferring from the practice fairway to the golf course. You look like you're playing the shots with a routine.
Yep, definitely.
And just tell us, I mean, are you having to think much about your swing at the moment, or you just what's your key thought?
It's not the swing. I tell you what, it's the anxiousness of being on camera. That's probably the big thing here, and it probably also being around you, so as my coach. Like, so I'm not really thinking a great deal about swinging, except I've just got those thoughts of making sure I don't, you know, hit a really bad one. So
there's a little bit of what you don't want going on.
Yeah, exactly. So I think give it a few more shots in this round, and that'll clear. I'll get more relaxed and be comfortable.
Yeah.
And
that's part of the mind training. We're going to be doing more of that with you.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's and part of it. You can't do it all in an armchair.
No.
Okay.
No.
It's actually have to be out in the real world.
Yes.
And there's nothing more real than the golf course.
Well, nothing better than the golf course either.
Well, isn't this a fantastic golf course?
Yeah.
I mean, the character of these holes.
Yeah.
Every one of them has a special, unique character.
Yep.
And this is definitely a special hole. Yep. So, the other thing I do notice is my ball's about 35, 40 yards ahead of yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, and I'm a bit older than you, so
I'll tell you what, you've laid out the challenge there.
I know what's going to happen. You're going to start hitting it past me very soon.
I'll tell you what, it's I'm a natural, just being naturally, it's slice. It's not even a fade. But,
that's you're losing a bit of distance.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to fix that.
Hit it straight. We'll fix that.
Yeah, no.
And we'll continue this conversation then.